Gardening has always been one of humanity's oldest and most rewarding traditions. Long before modern supermarkets existed, people depended on small garden plots to grow the food that sustained families and entire communities. Today, that same practice continues to connect us with the soil, the seasons, and, well, the simple satisfaction of producing food with our own hands. In this video on the Evergreen Patch channel, we're going to walk through the complete gardening process from start to finish. Whether you are growing vegetables in a backyard, a small homestead plot, or even a compact garden bed, understanding each stage of the process can transform your results. By the end of this guide, you will know how to prepare your soil, plant effectively, water properly, nourish your crops, manage pests naturally, and finally harvest fresh food straight from the garden. Before we dive into the process, take a moment to support the Evergreen Patch channel. If you enjoy learning about gardening, farming, and the history of how people cultivate food around the world, make sure you like this video, share it with someone who loves gardening, leave a comment telling us what you are growing this season, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss future guides. Now, let's get straight into the essential steps of building a productive garden. The journey always begins with the soil. Healthy soil is the foundation of every successful garden, and without proper preparation, even the best seeds will struggle to grow. Gardeners start by clearing weeds, rocks, and leftover plant debris from the planting area. The soil should then be loosened to allow roots to grow freely and absorb nutrients. Turning the soil to a depth of about 8 to 12 inches improves aeration and water penetration. Adding organic matter, such as compost, aged manure, or decomposed leaves, dramatically improves soil structure and fertility. Compost enriches the soil with microorganisms that break down nutrients and make them accessible to plants. Well-prepared soil should feel crumbly, rich, and slightly moist, rather than compact and hard. Once the soil is ready, planting can begin. Choosing the right crops for your climate and season is crucial. Vegetables such as tomatoes, beans, lettuce, peppers, and cucumbers are common choices for many home gardens because they grow quickly and produce generous harvests. Seeds can be sown directly into the soil, or seedlings can be transplanted once they have developed strong roots. Planting depth matters more than many beginners realize. Small seeds like lettuce or carrots should be planted just beneath the soil surface, while larger seeds like beans or corn can be placed deeper. Proper spacing between plants is equally important because overcrowding leads to poor airflow, weaker plants, and increased risk of disease. Giving crops enough room allows sunlight to reach every leaf and helps plants grow stronger and healthier. Now, watering is the next stage that really determines the success of a garden. You see, plants require consistent moisture to grow, but too much water can be just as harmful as too little. Deep watering encourages roots to grow downward, where the soil remains cool and moist. On the other hand, shallow, frequent watering often leads to weak root systems. Early morning is widely considered the best time to water because, well, temperatures are cooler and less water evaporates before reaching the roots. Drip irrigation systems and watering cans that deliver water directly to the base of the plant help prevent wet leaves, which can sometimes promote fungal diseases. Fertilizing supports the long-term growth of crops as they move from early development into the production stage. Even the most fertile soil, over time, gradually loses nutrients as plants absorb them during growth. Organic fertilizers such as compost tea, fish emulsion, or well-rotted manure provide nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium, which are, the essential elements that plants require. Nitrogen supports leafy growth, phosphorus strengthens roots and flowering, and potassium improves overall plant health and resistance to stress. Feeding plants at the right intervals ensures steady development and strong yields. Observing plant leaves can often reveal nutrient deficiencies. Pale or yellowing leaves may indicate a lack of nitrogen, while poor flowering can signal phosphorus deficiency. No garden is completely free from pests, and, managing them responsibly is part of the growing process. Aphids, caterpillars, beetles and other insects can quickly damage crops if left unchecked. Healthy gardens rely on balanced ecosystems rather than harsh chemical treatments. Natural pest control methods include introducing beneficial insects such as ladybugs, planting companion crops that repel harmful pests, and using organic sprays made from neem oil or mild soap solutions. Maintaining strong, healthy plants also helps reduce pest problems because vigorous crops are naturally more resistant to attack. Regularly inspecting leaves and stems allows gardeners to catch infestations early before they spread. The final, and I must say, most satisfying stage of gardening is harvesting. This is the moment when months of care and patience turn into fresh food ready for the kitchen. Harvesting at the right time ensures the best flavor and nutritional value. Leafy vegetables such as lettuce and spinach can often be picked continuously, allowing the plant to keep producing. Crops like tomatoes, peppers and cucumbers should be harvested regularly to encourage the plant to produce even more fruit. Gentle handling during harvest protects the plant from damage and keeps produce fresh longer. Many gardeners find that crops harvested in the early morning retain the best texture and taste. Gardening is more than just a method of growing food. It is really a connection to centuries of agricultural knowledge passed down through generations of farmers and growers. Every stage, from soil preparation to harvesting, reflects the same timeless relationship between humans and the land. When done with care and patience, even a small garden can provide an abundance of fresh vegetables and a deep sense of satisfaction.